Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is the new MSR Mav Helmet. This is going to replace the Mav 4, which has been in the MSR helmet lineup for a lot of years now. It's been a very popular helmet, but the Mav, to me, is improved in every way, shape, and form. I like the new look of this helmet. I really like the fit. A little bit, for me, just fits a little bit better than the previous Mav 4. It's a little bit lighter. It's also got a really good venting design. So great improvement, but still very affordable. Great entry to mid-level helmet. You're gonna be well under 200 bucks for the Mav. And as I go through and I talk about it today, please leave your questions, your comments down below. I will get those answered for you. We have our fit guarantee. Like I said, I've tried this on, it's very comfortable. But if you get one, if it's not quite the right fit for you, you can send it back in brand new, unused condition. And what we do is we give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange to make sure that you get the size and the fit that is going to be best for you. Now make sure you check out the other helmets in the MSR lineup. They have the SC, which is going to be their just entry-level helmet. You have the Mav. They even have the Carbon Hex, which is a premium full carbon fiber helmet. Very, very lightweight, comfortable. I've ridden in that helmet. So again, no matter what your needs are, your budget, they're gonna have you covered. Also be sure to check out the MSR riding gear as well. All right, little 360 view here. DOT ECE 2206. Again, much more aggressive shell design that I'm a fan of. The visor on here is not gonna be adjustable. It is a breakaway design, so if you do go down, it is designed to break off just to help reduce and limit any additional forces to the rider's head and to the neck. The venting, to me, is noticeably more on the new Mav. You've got 10 intakes, so big old vent here in the mouth, and then you've got these big vents right here on the chin bar, and then underneath the visor, you've got these big old intakes here. And then when you flip it around and look at the back, you're gonna have these big old exhaust vents taking all that hot air and helping it get out the back. Another key safety feature of the new Mav is the MIPS liner system, which is what we're going to show you next. So double D-ring closure here. Pull out our comfort liner and cheek pads. So these are washable, so you can throw them in the wash. I always say let your cheek pads and comfort liner air dry and then put it back in there. So you've got your multi-density EPS liner. So EPS stands for expanded polystyrene. Again, it's a material that helmet manufacturers have been using for a very long time. But you'll notice that you do have cutouts here for a comm system, which is a great feature at this price. So if you are rocking a Bluetooth comm system, you have speaker cutouts there. But then you have your EPS liner, you've got some channels, some cutouts there, but then you see the MIPS liner. Multi-directional impact protection system is what that stands for. And the purpose of this, so when a rider goes down, what can cause a lot of the brain injuries is that abrupt stop. So what you actually want to happen is you want the rider's head to be able to move and slip around inside there. So at those angular impacts, when you do have that sudden hit, their head can slip just a little bit. And it might not seem like a lot, but it helps reduce those forces to your head because it's allowing your head to slip just a little bit because you have that MIPS liner system. Again, this is a safety aspect that premium helmets are still using today. We see it in a ton of different helmets. And one cool thing about MIPS, and I just learned this recently, is that when a helmet manufacturer builds their helmet and they send it to MIPS, MIPS does their own testing. They don't just say, yeah, we'll let you put our liner inside there. They take that helmet, they build the liner for it, and then they put it through their own testing standards. And if it doesn't pass, they won't let you sell a helmet that has their liner system because they don't stand by it. So it's pretty cool that MIPS is testing helmets to make sure that their system is working. And you actually be surprised because sometimes I've seen it where companies sends their helmet to MIPS, MIPS builds the liner system for it, and it just doesn't test as well as they want it to, and they say, no, we're not gonna put that liner system. But MIPS has a lot of different liners and different technologies that they put into their helmets, so they're not all this exact one. So when you get into the more premium helmets, you're gonna see the more premium offerings of the MIPS systems that they do have to offer. But this is the all-new Mav. Lots of cool colorways to choose from. Again, questions, comments, please leave those down below. We'll get those answered. To grab one to see all the other helmets, click the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We ship for free over $75. And if you always want to stay up to date on new products like this, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.